introduced to a book called The Age of Paradox in the early 90s. That book was written by Charles Handy. And in that book, Charles Handy talks about 3 paradoxes that we face in life. And the sigmoid curve is one of those paradoxes. A paradox is something that's counterintuitive. So you have to step away from it, step back far enough away from it to really get the essence of it that seems to run counter to what you would expect. And the sigmoid curve is a tool that suggests that growth will hit a natural plateau point unless you disrupt that growth. And I like that tool so much that it became the underlying premise of all the work that I do. All the work that I do when working with executives and all the work that I do when working with executive teams. It's the basic underlying premise around leadership effectiveness. And when I work with individuals and teams, one of the things I try to really instill is a sense that you can never, ever grow content with success. At Sigmoid, we specialize in helping leaders and teams understand that the successful growth and momentum under any business is realizing that you have to be adaptive and proactive about change. We offer a variety of tools and frameworks that enable people to become effective leaders. And there's a strong relationship between the ability of people to lead effectively and learn effectively. We offer a variety of tools and frameworks that enable leaders to lift their capability, particularly leaders who want to sustain momentum and, in fact, engage their teams as broadly and as effectively as possible in coming up with decisions that everyone can own. So a sigmoid curve is about what a team can create that's really a point of differentiation. It's what teams can create that engenders greater commitment, greater ownership, and we firmly believe greater results. I really enjoy working with individuals and with teams who have an aspiration to lift their game and to make the organization more capable. And that's really the essence of the work we do with Sigmoid. We believe that effective performance in an organization starts with one individual at a time. And when you put individuals into a team capacity and when you really unleash the potential in a team, it can lead to some wonderful things. And so the tools and the frameworks that we offer at Sigmoid really are about effective learning, effective leadership, effective change that ultimately keeps a business growing. And that's really the energy associated with the tools and the frameworks that represent Sigmoid.